I'm on high bitrate HBR Super Night. I'm going to write my settings down when I get home on each video so you know what I'm shooting at and what I had set up my camera for. The lights are on in Super Night. So what we're going to do now is change over to regular video mode and then HDR. Video mode. I'm on video mode. You get to see a shot. And now I'm going to switch over to HDR, my vlog mode. And this is my vlog mode. So now I can write down all my settings and you can see which one you like best of the light on the temple. Bicycle mode. This is what you would do when you're riding a bicycle, right? Use this mode, but it may not be the right mode at night time. Video mode. So I'm riding along, having fun, shooting video, showing some samples. Basically what I'm doing. As we're heading underneath a low street light, I'll stop. Hardware will never get rid of flares. And this is what video mode looks like. I'm going to repeat the same ride to the next light in Super Night. I'm in Super Night and I'm riding along, street light high, and then no street light, then coming up to a low street light. And that repeats the same shot. So you have a couple of sample shots of what this camera can do. Vlog mode. Do the same thing. I'm going to go to a low street light. I'm not going to stop. And then a medium and high street light. Want to be right underneath me, nice and bright. Should do the job. HDR, H-log, video mode. I heard people are having issues with 1.5. Yes, indeed, with the problem of having the camera not shutting off on hibernation. Yeah. Super Night. Super Night may not be great because when you look into the brighter lights, you got problems. And it may give some issues in video. But looking into the dark, I think it does pretty good. Super Night. Yes, bright lights, the tunnel of Yellen. I look at my lower left to see what mode I'm in. Video mode. I got the boat's lights on. Yes, indeed. Getting ready to go fishing. Super Night. As you see, the prior video was video, riding in. I have a light here, a light there. Full moon is over. Sunrise is over that way. Problem is, that side may have brightness in the sky. If I face that way, it may not have brightness. And we'll turn the camera around and give a check. You have an idea what darkness looks like in the background versus the sky coming up. The next shot comparison will be video mode. Video mode, same scenario. You got the sunrise going to come up, the light, almost the supermoon is gone in the darkness, and we're going to turn the camera around in video mode over there. Try to be in the same spots the best we can do. You get an idea what it looks like in the opposite way, about 180 degrees, 160 to be exact, 180 would be over here, that way. And then we're going to switch over to the next mode. I'll look behind the camera to make sure the mode I'm on. Vlog 1. I think Vlog 1 would be 8-bit color. Not 100% sure, but when I get home, I'll do that comparison. And then go over there and you get the idea. The sun rising? Not yet. The light, the darkness. You get an idea behind, over here, the light of the boat. A lot of information in the video. Then we'll switch over to vlog regular, the vlog without the number 1. And then we have a bike and a bike number 1. Vlog, HDR. It should be H-log, should be 10-bit. I like to get different numbers on there and then choose the ones I want so I know exactly what I have. Again, a couple of minutes later, maybe a little brighter, the light, the darkness. We'll switch the camera around. You're able to see the darkness, the boat light, the background, and get an idea. Stationary shots. Bicycle is just a higher resolution, 4K 60. Bike and bike 1. We'll do bike next. This is bike. You get an idea again to see what sunrise is coming up, the light, the darkness, the moon, and what's behind. Should be like 4K 60, 10-bit. I'm not sure if I lowered the bit rate for bike 1. When I get home, I'll check. Turn the camera around for you. And there you have it. Got one more shot. I got to get it done a little quicker, so this way the brightness won't interfere with the shot. You get an idea. So let's get to the bike 1. Bike 1. So you get an idea, it's the last shot. The only other shot I could do is a photo. To see what a photo looks like. Let's turn the camera around over there so you get an idea. Well, now that concludes everything I just did here and just about everything I personally have set up to share 10-bit with some 8-bit shots. And then you'll decide with what the render and the editor that allows in the 10-bit of how much bit rate as well as what YouTube allows. And you'll decide if the camera works for you. Let's take 2 photos, a photo looking out and a photo looking this way. Video. When taking the photos of these 2 shots, the front of the boat and the rear of the boat, it goes dit 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 dit. No snapshot whatsoever. So you don't know if the camera took a snapshot. It's silent. DJI needs to know they need to add that in. Super night. Well, my eyes sees, it's dark. If I put it on video, to me it's dark. And super night, it almost looks the same. You see my light going on and off on the trees and ahead of you. Go across the bridge. Video mode. They lost a couple of lights. I only got 3 lights on the bridge, maybe 4. And what I want to do is buy the light over here, stop, and show you the sunrise. Video mode. Look at the sunrise for a couple of seconds. We'll switch over to, you got it, super night. And what I should do is put the camera down and do my best to get a shot for you. This is vlog mode. We'll let it run for a few seconds and do the next one in order. This is bike mode. We'll let it run for a few seconds and do it in order. Bike 1 mode next. This is bike 1 mode. We'll let it run for a few seconds and then we'll do the next one. This is vlog 1 mode. We'll do it in order, let it run for a few seconds, and do the next one. This is video mode. We did a photo before, and now this is video mode, so you get an idea to see what it looks like. Let it run for a few seconds. And last but least, this is super night mode. We'll let it run for a few seconds. I did have a feel of a move on like up to the second shot, but everything else should be rock solid what it looks like. I'm in video mode, lower left as I see. Gonna ride along, go down to the beach. Video mode. I want to get my point across. Would video mode do super night? Or would super night do and get my point across? I want to tell my story, share a little story. But what if the video's dark? Would the audio do better? Or would the super night video help out? Or are people going to just say, I don't like super night, it doesn't help out my story or my video or my audio. But then what do you got that's going to help out? If you look, what do you see ahead? You see 5, but you may see 4 planes. You just saw one turn. As I pan, a nice slow pan, there's the sunrise. Isn't that beautiful in video mode? Would the vlog mode, this is vlog mode, do better? Give you a beautiful shot. It makes the beach look a lot brighter. But I can't get the same 4 or 5 planes that the one turned in. It's really making that sky bright. Would this shot do? Am I bright in the shot? Because there's a light over there, the supermoon there, and a light over there, and that light coming this way soon. It's pretty good in H-log, vlog mode. Now, I should turn the camera around. I did all these tests. It'd be a different scene. And then you can see the houses with the windows starting to get bright. Get an idea now what it looks like? I think it looks pretty good in H-log. Does a nice job. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I thought I was brighter when I was the wrong way into the suns. I really can't see what's up here because I got a problem with, you got it, the bullet. Low light. This is low light because the sun's not up and the camera's going to track me. Isn't that amazing when you got sunlight on you that it does track you? I personally can't see anything in the front screen because it's like a 2-man crew. The tracking's there, it's working. I just can't see it. It's a little box, hard to see. You just gotta trust it, man. What's tracking good for? We could dance, it could capture me in the shot. Look how fast it's doing. I'm like a plane. I'm on video mode and I just cannot see. I am blinded by a very powerful bike light. But how do I look? Super night is not gonna help. Super night. Oh man, I'm done. I'm blinded. Didn't they say that the bicycle 4K 60 frames per second was supposed to be excellent for low-level shots today? Image stabilization, they have improved it, and that's what we're gonna keep it on now. Well, not that bright, but it's getting brighter. And I'm done with my videos. I hope the HBR high bitrate video, 10 bitrate, was to your liking. I could put it all down in the description of each of the, videos I shot, or just simply put it up in the corner, what is about in the videos. And that's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take some time, and hopefully I won't have any mistakes that I made the last time, because DJI is not perfect. When you update your firmware, you're going to find some issues with your camera, and you have to go and recheck everything out. Some people are saying with the latest firmware that their hibernation standby doesn't shut off. Mine shut off. The problem I have with mine is doing a scheduled recording. There has to be a minimum, not a minute, not 2 minutes, not 5 minutes. But I set mine up for like 5 hours later. It never came on at all. An hour prior, during, after. And I had my time all set up correctly. I made a video. Is it ever going to get corrected, or did they even add it in? Or just some people are getting it to work, and I just don't know how. And we'll see later on the answer I get. Again, I hope these videos were helpful. I'm going to do a little bit of a bike ride with the 4K 60 because I got it on the bicycle, and off I go. And I am done. And on that note, I'm Fish. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm on bicycle, and if I change over to horizon balance, I'm going to have a problem. So you're going to see my video be like this sometimes. And I feel that's the stabilization of the camera not being 100% PA. So let's get on out of here and head on back. As we ride on down in 4K 60 bike, I like what I see on the screen, but will I see it correctly on the computer? I'm on hyperlapse. We'll give a ride, get myself pedaling. I'm in a higher gear, and we'll switch it off into automatic. We got the boats here. They're lit up. Let's get on moving. I'm gonna have to make a list. Yes, indeed. And get it done correctly and tell what I want my changes to be. I hope you enjoyed the shots, the samples, the footage. Catch you on the next one.